For 6 years, the popular seminal poetry and literary series, Poetry, Pages, and Scribes, has captivated the poetry community and drawn them to the library. The series recently presented its final show. Numerous poetry lovers, literary artists, and library patrons gathered to the latest and last installment of Poetry, Pages, and Scribes at the library.
Today is our 6th anniversary of Poetry, Pages, and Scribes at the Southfield Public Library, but it is also our final show at the Southfield Public Library. Well, I believe in evolution, and I believe that all things have their season and have their time, and unfortunately, due to budget cuts, art is always the first place where budgetary cuts are made, but it's also a very vital tool to engage community and to empower. So this is not the last of PPS, but as I said, we're beginning to evolve and expand into other arenas.
Among some of the poets that came out were Rhonda Welsh, One Single Rose, and Dominique Boyd. All expressed their appreciation for the series and look forward to its evolving into a broader community initiative.
Series like PPS are so beneficial to the poet community because it lends an outlet for all kinds of poets. So you might get a slam poet, you might get a notebook poet who's never ever done poetry before. Also literary poets. It's just a place where everyone is welcome and everybody can grow and learn their craft.
I'm here today because this is the last edition of Poetry, Pages, and Scribes here at the Southfield Public Library. And Ber-Henda Williams has done such a wonderful job of mobilizing poets in the metropolitan Detroit area, and I'm one of those poets, so I really wanted to be here for this last event of the series to help her celebrate, to watch it sort of go out with a bang, and really just be supportive of a movement that's really been a blessing to all of the poets here.
But what people may not know about the host of Poetry, Pages, and Scribes, Ber-Henda Williams, is that she has such a loving and a giving spirit, and there's nothing that she wouldn't do for you. If she can do it, if it's in her power, she will most definitely do whatever she can to help you to reach your goals.
The series was started by host poet Ber-Henda Williams, whose original objective was to foster a love for the literary arts in her students. However, the series evolved into something that Williams feels will have a lasting impact on those who participated in it.
Well, Poetry, Pages, and Scribes raised me, in a sense. I was very young when I started this series, and what I set out to accomplish was to be the change, to be the voice that I wanted to see, what I wanted to hear, because I understand how impactful youth are and their voices and the importance of creating platforms for them to express that voice, but that everyone, and I mean everyone, has a story to share and a story to tell, and creating an environment that is conducive, that is compassionate, and that is loving and nurturing as well to bring forth that voice.
PPS has personally impacted me because it has allowed me to be exposed to a community of poets that I may or may not have been exposed to otherwise. I've met people from all over the Detroit metropolitan area. I've had an opportunity to feature at PPS. I've brought other acts into PPS, and it's just been just a wonderful experience for me. It's a place that's family friendly, it's early in the day, and I really believe that what Ber-Henda has been doing is a true community service. So it's allowed me to take part in something good that's happening in our area.
While PPS has taken a final bow at the Southfield Library, Williams hopes to parlay many of the positive experiences into her other endeavors and possibly present PPS on a broader platform.
I want PPS to be remembered as a community event, and I want PPS to be remembered as a place where all are welcomed. Some of the activities that I'm personally involved in is the Power of Girlhood, which actually springboarded from the Poetry, Pages, and Scribes series because I saw a need. My time in education and keeping my ear to the ground of understanding sort of where girls are, statistically, emotionally, spiritually. I said, I have a vehicle, and since I have this vehicle, let's maximize it. And it has been a wonderful success. It has launched me into arenas that I didn't even dream of or imagine, but in the role of activist, I think just being an artist sort of has a natural inclination toward change.
To learn more about Ber-Henda Williams and her future endeavors, visit ber-hendawilliams.com.